go. Here we go. It's the post-game live show. Knicks win. Knicks beat the Nets. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Merry Christmas. I'm so delirious from this Nets win. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. Knicks win. The Knicks win. 94-82. We beat the Nets. You're damn right. It counts as 3 wins in my book. It does. It counts as 3 wins in my book. So glad that the Knicks win. We lost to the lowly Wizards, and the Knicks put off the win against the Brooklyn Nets. Attention, Knicks fans. Biggie was a Knicks fan. I'm going to just let you know right now, Biggie was a Knicks fan. I know Brooklyn has their logo with the little Coogee sweat. Biggie was a Knicks fan. I'm just letting you know, Biggie is happy right now. Knicks beat the Nets 94-82. Randall came out here, hit you with 33 points, 8 rebounds on your head. Second time in the row, scoring 30 plus points. Shout out to your boy Randall. Came with the handles today. No, not the no-handle Randall today. No Randall slander allowed today. Handle business. Play defense for the most part. The Knicks play defense for the most part. But definitely Julius Randle, huge part of this Knicks win. Clap it up to Randle. I don't know. We're not making the playoffs, but the Knicks beating the Nets is like 2 wins to me, man. The way them would be yapping his mouth and yapping, we want this win. We needed this win, and I'm glad we got it. Shout out to the Knicks, man. But what stood out to me, first and foremost, Julius Randle, like I said, he was the only one hitting points, making points, hitting shots in that first quarter. Everybody was bricking. If you even looked at the stats from the post game, at halftime, Julius Randle had 20 points. I think the next highest scorer had 7, and I believe that was Marcus Randle at halftime. Julius Randle definitely stepped up and was hitting everything. Obviously, the loss to the Wizards did something to him, and he stepped up for real. For real. So no Julius Randle slander today. No Julius Randle slander today. We're going to table that today. All right, Sergio. So sip your wine today, Sergio. Enjoy this Knicks win. Exactly. Let's go. CP in the building. I see you, brother. Let's go enjoy this Knicks win. We got it, bro. We got it. Second, the emotional leader. The emotional leader in Marcus Morris returned to the Knicks today. Ended up in the starting lineup. And you can tell from the jump, he was a little rusty. He was missing shots he usually makes. He was a little step slow on defense, and that's how that Nets got into that little bit of lead. But he started to heat up and ended up with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. This dude looked like Melo, dog. This dude was like the second coming to Melo. He was hitting every single mid-range shot available. So shout out to Marcus Morris. We needed his production today. He came back. I don't know if his Achilles is sore for real, if they was trying to prep him for a trade or not or whatever. But after the slow start, he definitely stepped up and helped us win. Also, something to look at, something to take a look at. The beginning of this game, before the game even started, no one thought Taj and Marcus was supposed to play. We thought Mitchell Robinson was going to start. And actually, I thought Mitchell should have started this game, considering Allen is just tall. He's tall, lanky, and Taj Gibson, as good as he is, sometimes he's really overmatched over these 7-foot centers. And on top of that, I felt like Taj was the reason why he was getting off to a little bit of a slow start. He was not hitting his little 15-foot jumper. But as soon as Mitch got into this game, you felt his presence immediately. Knicks did a great job of packing the paint, and not only packing the paint, rotating the shooters. Now, the Nets did get a lot of, get a few open shots, but for the most parts, the Knicks did a great job of shutting down Dinwiddie and also cutting off his passing lanes. And I felt like when Mitchell Robinson entered the game, he also affected the defense as well. He definitely helped shut off a lot of those passing lanes from Dinwiddie. I seen him have his hands on a lot of loose balls. And also 5 offensive rebounds from Mitchell Robinson, man. 5. Great job on the defensive end in general from our Knicks, man. I love it. It can't be understated. Also, I was a little bit worried our guards weren't really hitting the jumpers. Elfrid Payton had a 3-pointer that hit off the side of the backboard. Frank Ntilikina, after shooting his first 3 and hitting it, didn't seem disinterested in making any shots. Nets went into the zone. We looked a little bit confused for a while, but we got it together. We kept pressing. We end up getting this win. Definitely like what I saw from Elfrid with 13.7 rebounds, 4 assists. He kept getting to the hole. Mitchell Robinson being a lob threat helped Elfrid a lot get to the hole. Also, the picks that Cha set in the third quarter loosened them up. He was able to finish at the rim a little bit and loosen up the defense, because the Nets know the scouting report. They were trying to let us shoot, but eventually Marcus Morris and Julius Randle and even Elfrid Payton got into the game and knocked down some shots for us, man. They really did. And I just want to concentrate and reiterate, the 3-point defense for this Knicks team has been pretty good today. Something that we haven't had our handle on all year. First of all, Nets only scored 82 points. They average 112 a game, middle of the pack. So kudos for the Knicks to holding them way under their average. 30 points under their average, mind you. Gotta give the Knicks credit for that. Even though they were missing shots, but the Knicks were also rotating. They were getting their hands off the loose balls. And what a difference a new coach makes. I have to give Miller credit for changing this defense from a switching defense to a kind of hold your own defense, and having these guys seem like they're paying attention to detail, because they didn't get caught napping. A lot of the times Knicks get caught ball watching and they turn their head and their man moves behind the 3-point line from one place to another and end up with open threes. They're very cognizant of that and shut down the 3-point shooters from the Nets, and they just did a great job in general. Great job, great coaching job, great execution, great game. I love celebrating the Knicks win with my peoples over here, man. Shout out to you guys. The phone lines are open if you want to talk about the Knicks win. Hit up your boy. Shout out to everybody in the chat live rocking with us on this Christmas, the day after Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy Kwanzaa. Feliz Navidad, all that stuff. Shout out to John Talento, Keith Sinclair, Sima Singh. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV. He's always holding it down. Shout out to Ricardo Custer. Shout out to Ty Morris. Ty Morris, yes, Randall has played much better. Ty Morris said, once he stopped trying to run point. And exactly. And I also like this one little play at the end of the third quarter. Was so small, but it's so impactful. Julius Randle had the ball at the end of the third quarter, gives it up to Elfrid Payton. Let him run the play to end the quarter. Payton just gives it right back to Randle. Hits an open 3. Things like that makes a huge difference, man. What up, Will from LI? Help me celebrate this win, boy. Thanks for coming through. All right, first call of the night. Jack from Pittsburgh wants to talk about DSJ. I don't want to talk about DSJ tonight. We talking about this Knicks win. But DSJ apparently has a sore oblique muscle and was not able to go tonight. More minutes for Frank, who didn't play that well, really. And more for Payton. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, JS?
Yo, what's going on, Jack? What's good?
Yo, this call isn't all about DSJ, but I'm thinking this happened against the Warriors, who we can show are an okay team after last night.
Right.
But I just think our team, we play better when Alfred Payton gets more minutes, Frank gets more minutes. We could just play freely. We get more strength on defense, and not to be that guy. And all the talks about his trade Marcus Morris, but I think the first trade, for the good of DSJ and for the good of the Knicks, we should definitely trade Dennis Smith. That's just me. And our team, I just think, is a better complete.
What you say? Did we lose you?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I think you're breaking up. Go ahead. We'll see what's going on. Keep talking.
So I'm sorry. So I just think, for the good of the team, that we're just a better team when Dennis Smith Jr. is just not on the court. For Frank, for Alfred, just for the complete defensive efforts of the team, I just think that we should get rid of Dennis Smith Jr.
Nah, I agree, man. I agree. Like, to me, it's obvious that we're a better team with Frank and Alfred running together. It makes things easier. It gets people into more of a rhythm. It's better. This 3-guard lineup thing is just not conducive to a team in general. For somebody just be getting 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there. You need to get into a rhythm. Especially Frank is a rhythm player, and at least as bad a game as Frank had today, that first half of the game, he played pretty good defense. He's kind of like a free safety out there causing trouble. So we know what we're going to get from Frank. DSJ from night to night, we don't have any idea. So I agree with you at this point.
Yeah, Joe. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV, Nick of Time. You guys are the kings of the Knicks. So thanks, man.
Oh, man, appreciate it, man. Yo, shout out to Jack from Pittsburgh. Thanks for calling in, Jack. Blessing us with the first call of the night. Let me shout out everybody in the chat real quick. Kevin Milton, John Talento, Ro Brown, yeah, man. CP just got back. He just touched down from JFK. I'm holding it down once again tonight for the year. Ending this night off right. Knicks beat the lowly Nets. Julius Randle, back-to-back 30-point games. Gotta love it. Shout out to everybody in CP's chat. TM Chen, Daniel Surges, Jack Peters, Georgie W, Jimmy UCLA. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, no doubt Jack Peters, man. We gotta hold it down, man. I had to do it, man. Win or lose, I was gonna be here, but it's nice to talk about a Knicks win. Next caller, the phone lines are open if you want to talk about the Knicks beating the Nets, which is a huge deal because I hate losing to the Brooklyn Paint Jobs. Anybody knows me knows I hate losing to the Nets. To me, this win, for me personally, feels like 3 to 4 wins. You know what I mean? This feels like 3 to 4 wins. But shout out to Will from LI. He wants to talk about the win tonight and the cat rumors. Yo, shout out Will, man. You are live. What's going on, brother? Can you hear me? My man Will. You're...
Oh, my bad. I forget, my bad. I thought you had you on mute, my bad.
Nah.
Shout out to everybody, man. What's going on, Jules? How you doing, man? How was your Christmas?
Yo, bro, man, I had so much food. I need to hit this gym. I feel lazy.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
felt like the Knicks felt lazy in the beginning. Yeah, but we won. We got the win.
Yeah, we good though. You can eat tonight.
Hell yeah, we eat that. Thanks, Ma's macaroni. Thank you, Ma.
That sounds good. Hold on, let me get off topic. All right, getting back to the Knicks. Great win tonight. I didn't call in last time, but I was just purely disgusted about the last game and how we lost. We showed no effort. We showed no drive. It was just sickening to the Wizards. But that was completely the opposite tonight. Everybody was hitting on all cylinders. Morris, who just got into the game, I thought that he was going to shake off some rust, but it really does show just how great of a player Morris is.
Yeah.
And then Randall, he's really coming into his own. 33 points tonight. I think underneath Mike Miller, he can really see what he needs to do to get the most out of his players, and that goes for Randall as well as some other cats. RJ didn't have the best game tonight, but I'm sure that he's gonna bounce back. not really worried too much about him. But overall, just really happy with the team, especially against the Brooklyn Nets. Just
definitely, man.
Dirty Spencer Dinwiddie and that nasty gold tee of his just get me upset. So I was just really happy.
That guy rubs me the wrong way so much.
Probably got bugs and worms in it.
Facts.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it was a good win. But overall, I'm happy to see it. Now we got to talk about this whole Karl Anthony Towns situation that's been going on. And I didn't believe it at first. I saw Frank and Solo on it and stuff like that. But then you had our guy Begley on it. So I don't know how much of this. I know when there's smoke, there's fire. But I don't know. In terms of fit, I think that he would fit good next to RJ. But it really depends on what you're gonna give for him. And I would think that if they're gonna get Towns, that we would have to give up Mitchell Robinson. I think it's like it only makes sense. If they're losing a big, they would want a big back that has some promise.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm asking, my question to you is, I'll leave you off with this. Would you do a trade for Karl Anthony Towns if it means that we're giving up Knox and Mitchell Robinson? I'll leave you to that.
Knox and Mitchell Robinson? Jesus Christ. Okay, well.
Knox and Mitchell Robinson.
First and foremost, I want to start off by saying a lot has to go right for Karl Anthony Towns to find his way into New York because he's on a 4-year deal. You know what I mean? He really has to kind of raise hell, and because he just signed a deal, they really don't have to move him. They can really just sit him down and tell him to play nice. But he has to do something really extreme for that to happen. So I'm not sure if how probable that really is. Now, would I move Knox? Yes. I would definitely move Knox. I would try to do more of a Knox Randall, maybe Dallas first rounders. I don't know if that'll get it done though, because we have this other teams out here like the Celtics who probably have a lot more, and of course DSJ too, since they are rumored to want a point guard. They probably want Teague to kind of kind of disappear after a while and kind of build over a young core. But I think they might want I don't know how they would feel about a Randall. But Randall is 24. I still feel like Mike Miller can raise his trade value. He has been playing a lot better since Mike Miller's taken over. Shout out to Knicks Click. He posted this 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2.8 assists since Mike Miller's taken over. 30% from downtown. So who knows?
Absolutely.
But maybe I'm delusional. I'm not sure if that'll get it done. But I definitely think it'll be some stiff competition considering the Celtics are still sitting on a bevy of picks. But it'll really have to be up to Towns to really force his way if he wants to, force his way out.
But in a perfect scenario, would you still do it though?
Would I still do it with Kevin Knox? With Kevin Knox,
would you give up Mitchell Robinson for Cat? Basically, yeah.
Man, that's tough, man. Yo, it's funny because when asked the same question about Anthony Davis, I said yes.
Mm-hmm.
I said yes, and I got killed for it. But Anthony Davis to me is a definite top 5, talent. Towns, he's really good. He's really good, but I still have like a little bit of a mental block with Towns when it comes to his mental toughness. I don't know if it's a Jimmy Butler thing. You know what I mean? Even though he's kind of grown into, he's gotten better, but I still have that little doubt. And I know Mitch is gonna give you something, so I might try to finagle that and go around it. I might try to involve all the young pieces and not Mitch.
Okay, I can respect that. All right, James, I like that answer. I'll let you get back to it, man. Yeah, listen, man. This might be like the last time of the solo dolo for a while, but you did a great job, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV, Knick of Time Show.
All right.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. All right, take care, man. Have a good one.
All right, man. All right, yo. Shout out to you, Will from LI. Hit me with the curveball question. I knew the cat situation was going to come up sooner or later tonight. Shout out to you, yo. Shout out to everybody watching too, man. Yeah, I'm holding down for my man CP. I'm holding down for my man TV. Shout out to Jack Peters. Shout out to Chen, Dan Yugen, everybody in the Knicks Fan TV chat room. Also Philip Ross, Jimmy UCLA. Let me know, you guys. What would you think? Would you want to trade for Chat? Would you trade for Cat? Would you include Mitchell Robinson in the deal for Cat? Let me know. Yes, no, yes. Yes, no in the chat. Would you include Mitch Robinson in the trade for Cat? Yes or no? I see no. No, hell no, hell no, hell no, no thanks, hell no. Alright, 1 yes, 2 yes. I see mostly no's right now. Okay, so I think our spirits are aligned. The one thing about Knicks fans, though, no. The one thing about Knicks fans really sometimes overvalue their players sometimes. And you look back and go, man. Like, I know last season, I said I would trade KP for Cat. For AD, and I got killed. And now I think everybody will look back at that and say that was a no-brainer. You know what I mean? But so far, mostly no. Shout out to my guy Fritz, who edits the Nick of Time videos. He says yes, he will put Mitch in the trade for Chat. For Cat. Great call from Willa from LI. Phone lines are open. I'm going to the next call. There's 2 people on this call, right? A dual call from Davis and Mikey from Long Island. They want to talk about potential trades. I love trade talk. We just get to it. What's going on? You guys, Davis and Mikey.
How's it going?
All right.
How's it going?
We good, man. We good.
What's up, it's David?
Yeah, we good. We lit, dog. We beat the Nets, man. We lit. We in a good mood tonight, man.
Hell yeah.
What's going on,
Big
you?
win tonight as well. Big win, first of all. Let's start off with that.
Right.
Beat the borough rivals. And I was just thinking, right, for any possible trades that we can make, who should be our top, targets? Who are, the top 3 or top 5 people we should trade for to kind of solve the issues we're having?
Woo. The top 3, top 5 people we're trading for. That's... See, this year is a little different than most years. You know, so I don't necessarily... usually I kind of have a list of people I want to go after, and I think more of people. But now, this year, first priority is picks to me. We out the picture, first priority is picks more than people. But then after you try to get the picks, you kind of try to figure out who... First of all, we need 3-point shooters. So who here is a shooter?
That is true.
That the Knicks can get. That is a young player who's gonna mesh with our other young players. I know Bogdanovich has been mentioned from the Sacramento Kings. He's kind of a young guy. They don't have the cap space over there in Sacramento to keep him. They gave all their money to Buddy Hield over there. So this is a guy that might actually fit in with the Knicks nice. Shoots, let's see, 44% from the field, 39% from 3. You all know we need our 3-point shooters. If we sign him I think that would be a great signing for us next season. So that'll be a target after, I don't know if we have to trade some pieces and then do a sign-in trade or whatever, but that's a guy I think I would target. 3 though is hard though.
Question,
go ahead.
Quick question aside from trade. Do you like seeing Mitchell Robinson come off the bench? I mean, I don't know. Taj Gibson starting at the 5? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so at first I was for Taj Gibson starting at the 5 because it made sense that him and Frank kind of had a synergy happening with their pick and roll defense, pick and roll action going on, and gave Frank room to do his pick and pop thing. But now Taj is kind of falling off a cliff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Taj is falling off the cliff. Frank is not starting anymore. Elfrid is now starting. So now, and it seems like Taj is running out of steam lately. He's not hitting those mid-range jumpers at as a high clip as he used to. So to me, it's time for Mitchell Robinson to start, especially considering he's been fouling a lot less. Tonight had 28 minutes and had a huge impact on the game. He was able to check. I don't know what that squeaking is, but check that for a little bit. But yeah, I would start Mitch at this point for sure. I think it's time.
Right. Sounds good. That's all we got.
All right?
Thanks for your time, Jay Ellis.
All right, man. Thanks for
Thanks
calling.
for your time, Jay.
All right. Salute to you guys, Knicks Nation, Davis and Mikey. Thanks for calling in with your questions. Phone lines are open. We celebrating tonight. The Knicks beat the lowly Nets. Always remember, Biggie was a Nets fan. I'm just saying. Biggie was a Nets fan. He was chill with Mason. I'm just saying. Knicks beat the Nets tonight in sound fashion. 94-82. Standouts: Julius Randle, 33 points, 8 rebounds. Marcus Morris. Mitchell Robinson with the defensive impact, 5 offensive rebounds. Elfrid Payton finishes with 13, 7, and 5. Great win by the Knicks. At one point, the Nets even scored in the third quarter. They scored their first official bucket with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. The Knicks were running a defensive clinic on these guys. And just to be clear too, they really don't have that much besides Dinwiddie. Once we shot Dinwiddie down, they didn't really have much to go with. Shout out to Mike Miller who did his thing, cut that defensive switching out. We're able to hold our guys for the most part man to man. Able to overly play these guys, chase them off the 3-point line, and it ended up in a Knicks win. So shout out to the New York Knicks who made this a great Kwanzaa post Christmas era. Knicks win. And 100th Knicks win to the Nets. Next caller though, Dan from Long Island wants to talk about the win tonight and the Cat rumors. It's all about Cat tonight. Let's go. Shout out to Dan. I'm passing you through. What up, bro? You are live. What's going on?
Hey, man. JL, man, you and I think the same way. I got to tell you something. I celebrated us beating the Mavericks twice in 1 week like it was 1999.
Oh, you got
we were playing the Spurs.
That's the shit. Right? That's the chip for us.
And this game,
come on.
This game, I mean, my kids were like, Dad, you're acting like this is Game 7.
This is.
But I was so happy. and I got to tell you this, too. I don't know who this cat is. On Twitter, there's some cat who's tweeting out a picture of Mike Rappaport in a Brooklyn Nets jersey.
Nah.
Because that cat, Rappaport, he's always trying to act like he's a Knicks fan.
Nice.
And so some cats, man, I just love trolling, watching people, I guess, troll all these Nets fans. Because you know what it is, man, between me and you? I know it's hard for them because they got no history, you know? And I'm happy for Biggie's family because I hope he's getting paid. They got his crown on the court.
Oh, yeah.
They got, you know, so if his family's making money off it, that's good.
Obviously.
But the reality is they got no history. They don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? And they're trying to manufacture something. And most of their fans are either people who live in New Jersey, which I respect, right, you know, because that's your team. I get it.
Yeah, shout out to Jersey.
Or they're people who or they're people who just, you know, they had no loyalty to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? That's why their fans get me so mad. It's not like they've been around for 50 years. So when I see some cat, you know, trying to talk to me about the Nets, I'm like, come on, son, how you a Nets fan? You know, you live your whole life you're next door to me, and now you're a Nets fan? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening over here, yeah. Go ahead,
yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so a couple things. So I was very excited about tonight. But you know, the Karl Anthony Towns rumors, man. I don't know. You know, what's his name from the Post? You know, put that out there, and of course, every team's gonna monitor if a top 5 big is if there's even,
Yeah.
you know, if this agent whispered something, everybody's gonna monitor
Everybody.
it. But
You're right.
how are the Knicks gonna get him? And again, and this is no disrespect, he's not AD, right? So last year I would have given the Pelicans everything for AD. I'm not sure, you know, Karl Anthony Towns is that player.
Yeah.
So, you know, my concern is we have so much we have to do, you know, and we see that I just get concerned. I just don't want to go backwards. Like, I'm actually very happy. Of course, I'm happy they won tonight, but tonight is what I thought the season was going to be. A couple of vets, you know, Randall, who's still young, and Mook, you know, who are going to help carry us through tough times, and then a kid like RJ might not have had the great game tonight, but he's learning, right? Kevin Knox might not have had a great game. He's learning. But Mitchell having a big monster game.
Yep.
And, you know, and that's, when you have young players, you're going to have up and down days, but you have, you know, enough vets so that, you know, the games can remain competitive, and the young guys have some structure to learn from. This is what I expected. And again, I expected a 30-win team this year.
So did I.
And I think this is what I expected, but we're still, when you look at the squad, we still have a lot of role players who are playing way too many minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not so sure that I want to get rid of. And I know what some people are going to say to me is like, hey, listen, so you want to keep Knox, and you don't know what Knox is going to be, well, you can get Karl Anthony Towns. So, of course, if I could get Knox and one of the Dallas picks for Karl Anthony Towns, I'd do it in a minute. But that's not going to be the deal. You know that. Someone's going to blow us out of the water.
You got to give somebody
you know,
else.
And the question, and then let me ask you this. You know, the guy that I want to, I don't know if any of your callers have a lot more insight into the Westchester team than I do. But, you know, he's got good numbers. I remember him when he played with Memphis. That kid Rob that we signed, who played with the Grizzlies last year. I know he's a forward, but he blocks shots. He's getting some points. He's down the G League team for the Knicks, and I'm just wondering. I know he's on a 2-way contract, and I'm just wondering if he's a kid. If anybody knows, you know, is he a guy?
What's his name?
Who we could see, because the kid Ivan Robb. You know what I'm talking about?
Ivan Robb.
Check him out on the West. Yeah.
Did we sign him to a 2-way contract earlier?
Yeah. Back in October. Remember, everyone was laughing like, "Oh, we signed another power forward or whatever."
Yeah.
But the kid, but the kid projects. You know, he's about 6'10". He's blocking a shot a game. You know, they say he has problems with, you know, more physical big men. But again, you know, for a team that doesn't have a second rim protector, I'm just wondering, is he the guy? You know, and I'm just wondering, because I think we kind of need another one.
Absolutely.
You know, or try to develop another one behind Mitch, because I just think, and again, I think Taj, you know, you don't realize how much Taj gives you until he's not there.
Yeah.
I think he takes up a lot of space. You know what I mean? But we do need another rim protector.
Absolutely.
And I'm just wondering if any of your fans have seen the Rob kid play, if they know anything about it. I'd love to hear what they think. Hey, JL, that big night tonight. I'll talk to you soon. All right, you take care of yourself.
All right, man. Good call. Yeah, I don't know too much about Ivan Robb. Shoot. I definitely know we had our tabs on Wooten. I know that. I definitely know we had our tabs on Wooten. We was definitely thinking about bringing Wooten up after we created some cap, maybe moving Bobby Portis, because we definitely do need a second rim protector. I know the Knicks front office was really kind of concentrating on three-point shooting, and that's why he's here. But yeah, we really need him. But Ivan Robb, if I'm looking right now, let's see. Ivan Robb, I see averages 5.8 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 1 assist a game. I'm going to switch it out so you guys can see. Let's see. We have here, he has a 2-way, we signed him to a 2-way contract, averaging 5.8 points, 4.2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.1 assist a game. Last game, 6 points, 0 blocks, 6 assists, 9 points, a steal, 10 rebounds. Okay, he's not a big block guy from how you describe. So I don't know if he would be the guy to kind of show up our defense. I don't know. I haven't seen him play. But I would definitely be interested in bringing up Wooten, if anything. Definitely Wooten. Next caller up, Sergio. The Randall defender.
Yo.
It's your time to shine, buddy.
Yo, J. Ellis.
What's good, man?
Yo, I'm going to save the day for you, son.
We are the New York Knicks.
Hey.
We are the New York Knicks.
Hey.
Go, New York, go, New York.
Somebody got to play this shit, brother. Here we go.
Good looking, sir. You the real MVP, man. That's what's up. You always
Merry
have a
Christmas,
friend
J.
who throws
Ellis,
you
man.
an
It's
assist,
good to
man.
see you after a win, brother.
For sure, man. For
Yo,
sure.
it's good to hear from everybody, bro. Yo, I'm not going to keep defending my guy, bro. I told you it's an 82-round fight, bro. By the end of the season, I'm not going to be the one-man hive, bro. I guarantee, bro. But let's get back to this Karl Anthony Towns thing, bro. That's unrealistic, bro. I mean, he may want to come here, but we don't have enough to get him. The realistic thing would be trade. If they want DSJ, give me Robert Covington. Because we're going to lose Mook or somebody. We need to replace that.
Right.
So Covington can shore up the perimeter D, and he can add shooting. So when you put him and Frank on the floor at the same time, you're covering the wing and you're covering the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? I think he would help us on the defense. Because Karl Anthony Towns, I think that's a little, we're star chasing again, bro. And come on, bro.
Yeah,
Fellas, come on. Stop with the star chasing
it's
thing,
the New
bro.
York way. That's what
We need to grow our own players, bro.
You know what I will say though?
You know
what I will say though? Reggie Bullock has not come back yet. We don't know what capacity he's going to come back. We don't know if he's going to be, in the game. We don't know if he's going to be a trade chip. So and that guy can shoot threes, and he's not like a lockdown defender, but he's not, he's not a negative defender. So, that's an option as well.
I'm actually excited to see what he's going to do, but whatever he does, it's not going to help the log jam we got at the guard spot, bro. We got to make moves, bro. And I'm really leery of Steve Mills being in charge of making these moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I hate to see upheaval during the season, but apparently Fizdale's upheaval was great for us because, dude, Mike Miller, as far as I can see, he's the real deal, bro. His timeouts are amazing. His defense is better.
Yeah.
He's making my guy look the way he's supposed to look. My guy's looking good, bro.
Yeah.
I like that, what you said earlier, bro. Yo, don't be no slander against my nephew today, bro. Besides, so I had to talk with him, and he didn't like what y'all was saying, and he said, that's all right, I'm going to shut him up. And I said, you're going to have to, because I'm trying to defend you by myself. And, when the angry crowd is at the gates, bro, they banging it down, trying to trade him. I'm like, nah, you ain't trading my nephew, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy that everybody's happy, and he's going to have some clunkers. I'm not just going to come out every time he plays good. He's going to have clunkers still. But at 24 years old, come on, bro. Most players are in their prime at 28, 27. If we're giving up on guys, even Knox, bro, I'm going to keep Knox, bro.
Okay.
Because at his young age, with his shooting ability, I think he just needs the right vets around him. If we could just keep Mook, but I know that in reality we can't. I'm saying? You got to get something for him, bro. He's way too valuable right now.
For Mook,
I wish we could do a Chapman for him. I wish we could trade him and then in the offseason get him back. Because I swear, bro, if we didn't give Bobby that money, we would have gave that money to Mook, bro. And right now we wouldn't be having this Mook trade conversations, bro.
Well, here's the thing.
But anyway, I'm happy for the win.
All right.
Yeah, Jails.
Now here's the thing too. I know some people. I don't think Bobby's gonna be that hard to move. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it's me being a super optimistic Knicks fan, but I think there is a chance, even if we do end up moving Marcus Morris, because we don't have so many short-term contracts that expire next year, and we're probably not going to be in the big free agent race like everybody wants us to be. It's not that many big free agents anyway. We should have the money to give Moot a little bit extra next season. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think in a couple more years, somewhere 15 to 20, 2 to 3 year, I think that'd be all right. If he accepts it.
Dude, I like that, bro. I like that, and I'd be more than willing for us to give him that money, bro.
Yeah.
I just really hope we could get him back, man, because I think once he's exposed to championship-level basketball, and if they offer him money, why would he come back? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But, we're going to see, man. Mike Miller's making us look a lot better. And DSJ needs to go. And Randall ain't going nowhere. So y'all haters better stop talking about him, son, because I've been talking to him and he said he don't like it, son. So go ahead, man. Take some more callers and let's keep this shit rocking, brother. Peace.
All right, man. Peace to the guy. My guy Sergio over here having a great night. His man just had a good night. Second 30-plus win game for Julius Randle. Phone lines are open if you want to talk this Knicks Nets win. You can call right now. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. I'm looking for my bad for the music. I'm looking for stats for Wooten, cause I seen somebody who kind of asked for it, and for some reason it's pretty hard to come by right now. I'm getting his Oregon stats. I see his Oregon stats. I see his summer league stats, but behind the scenes I am looking for his Westchester Knicks stats, and it seems pretty hard to come by at this point. But yeah, I still feel like I do know about Wooten. He did have a game when he has like the Westchester Knicks block record at 9 blocks. And when Mitch is out or Mitch is in foul trouble, that would be something nice to have. I don't know why he's not on a two-way. Maybe they feel like there's other parts of his game that hasn't rounded out. Maybe they want more on the offensive end. Maybe they feel like he's raw, but it would be nice to have another shot blocker off the bench when Mitch is in foul trouble. And shout out to Mike Miller, man. The loss to the Washington Wizards was pretty hard on us. I know people kind of like took advantage of it. They sounded kind of crap on Miller. Like, you see, this is the same thing that would happen to Fizz. This is what Fizz is talking about. And yes, this team has mental lapses, yes. Definitely was not a good look for Mike Miller and the Knicks to lose that game with the Washington Wizards. But wasn't gonna bail on him for one bad game, because I still feel like that Miller had plenty other good games, and you can't throw out, the 7 good games he coached because of the one bad game he had. Like, you can't do that. So shout out to Miller. We got the win. No one had us winning this game, I guarantee you. Guarantee you they did, man. But the Knicks beat the Brooklyn Nets, and we should end up beating the Washington Wizards hopefully in a few days, man. It's the rematch game. I guarantee you the Knicks will be up for that game for sure. Phone lines are open. If the phone lines are open, if you want to chat, talk about this Knicks win, trade rumors, whatever, definitely give it a call. 657-383-1509. The number is right there in the left-handed corner of the YouTube screen. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. If you're a Knicks fan and you love Knicks Nation and you love Knicks news and you love Knicks rumors, this is a place for you. Do it in post game, after every game. Usually it's me and my man CP, but it's just me today. CP has been with the fam and whatnot in California. Your boy Jay Ellis is holding it down. Dolo. What up, Carlos Martinez? I see you. If you want to call in, you can call in right now. If not, I'll hang it up in a few, man, and enjoy this win. Definitely will enjoy this win. But shout out to everybody in chat. Black Caesar, Chen, Daniel, Anglero, Carlos, Keith. Shout out to everybody in that chat over there. Shout out to my chat too, Craig Williams. Thank you, Craig Williams. Hit me with the stats. Wooten with 5.9 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3.6 blocks a game for Wooten. Shout out to Woot. Ro Brown says it's the player's fault. It wasn't Mike's fault that he lost. It is the player's fault. Thanks, Ro Brown. Thanks for the props, Ro Brown. I love Knicks, and I definitely love talking Knicks when the Knicks win. And shout out to my guy CP, man. Shout out to my guy CP. Can't wait to have you back as well whenever you get back. I'm guessing by the next game you should be back because he landed tonight from JFK to the news that the Knicks won. Next caller up, my guy Eddie from the Bronx, who wants to talk about that W tonight. Let's go, Eddie. patching you in to talk next. Your boy Jay. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man? I like your show.
All right, cool. It's not my show. It's me and my boy CP. But yeah. I'm holding it down.
My name is Ed from. Yeah, my name is Ed from the Bronx, and it's refreshing to get a win. You know.
Yeah.
I gotta admit this though. I was waiting for the Knicks to collapse.
Oh, we over.
I was on pins and needles, even though it was up 18, 20 points. I was like, what are they gonna do to mess it up? But they hang on, they focus, and they got a good win today.
Definitely.
So I'm just saying that I'm happy you got a break.
Thank you.
You know, and hopefully we'll win the next one.
For sure.
Thanks.
For sure, man. That's it. All right, man. Thanks for your call, Eddie.
All right. You're welcome. Later.
All right, salute. Yeah, man, this is one of those games where you feel like the veterans actually were doing their veteran thing, and they took over the game offensively as we kind of kept them at bay defensively. Spencer Dinwiddie tried to go off from three, but very good job by the Knicks. Kept running him off the three. Didn't get that many open threes. And didn't let anybody else really beat us. Joe Harris always lights us up. Dotson ran off a three a few times, and Mitchell Robinson met these guys at the rim. So even after they were chased off the three, they just ran into Mitch, who was a brick wall defensively, man. And then shout out to Mitch, who even got switched onto Dinwiddie and held his own a few times. Mitch did his thing, man. Shout out to Mitch, man. The versatile defensive big man in Mitchell Robinson. That would be a hard trade to trade Mitchell Robinson for Cat. That would be hard for me. That's my guy. Very, very hard. Pause. All right, next caller, Sean from Queens thinks we need more patience. I'm curious to see. Patience for what? I'm going to see. What up, Sean from Queens? You are passed in. Yo, Sean. Did Sean just hang up? You got cold feet? Sean got scared of Sean is nervous. Sean is scared of the lights. Sean was patched in and hung up. I thought he was going to tell us about patient, but maybe I don't know. Thought it took too long to answer the phone. Shout out to the people watching though. Roll Brown, Craig Williams, John Talento, EJ1, Jackson Plant, everybody calling. Also shout out to everybody on Knicks Fan TV side. Knicks Fan TV Day says he thinks the Sean call dropped. All right, I'm gonna wait a second for Sean to come back down. I thought Sean was shy. Yeah, I thought Sean was shy for a second. All right, I see a number is back. I'm assuming that is Sean. I'm going to hit that live button. I think it's Sean. Let's go. You're on the air.
Hello?
What's going on, man? Is this Sean?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's good? I'm good, man. Celebrating this Knicks win.
I was surprised the Knicks won tonight. I was surprised.
Of course.
They look pretty good tonight.
Great. Obviously.
Right?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, they look pretty good. Hey, do you know the guy named Simeon?
Yes, I've heard him.
Yeah, he's good too. You from New York originally?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx and moved to Queens. So where are you in New York?
Brooklyn. So what's your point? State your purpose, man. What, any facts about this game today?
Yeah, I was surprised they did pretty good. They were doing good. I saw a little of the game. Yeah, they did good tonight.
Okay, all right, cool.
They were awesome.
All right, cool. Well, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks for your call and your insight.
I'm sorry, I talk too much.
No.
Okay, bye now.
All right, thank you, Sean. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. Who was surprised that the Knicks win? We all were surprised that the Knicks won. He gave us his riveting insight, you know. But I think that's a good sign to end the show. So shout out to everybody watching. It's been a great night. The Knicks will win. Shout out to my guy Sean. Shout out to everybody watching on both chats. Nick of Time and CP. Much love to both. Thanks for holding it down and showing your guy Jay Ellis some love. Kadeem Bell, shout out to you. Esco was real, shout out to you. My cousin Winston. Shout out to my cousin Winston. He's not my real cousin, but his last name is Ellis, so he might be. Who knows? I'm going to have to trace that. Shout out to you, boy. House Flan, yeah, Jay, I make friends every day, man. That's what I do. I'm a friendly guy, man. I make friends. That's what I do. I make friends. This guy, Will is my friend. You know, Max, Sergio. This is fam, man. We just friends and fam. So of course I make friends on this show, dog. Shout out to you. All right, I have 2 more callers who called in. I'm going to let Dave screen them this time. Instead of assuming that was Sean being a drop call, I'm going to be patient. And I'm going to let Dave screen the calls before I answer. But salute to you guys. All right. Dave has screened this call. And now he has Sean from Queens. Sean from Queens, what up? I'm patching you in.
Yo,
what up, Sean
what
from
up,
Queens?
JL?
What up, bro? My new friend Sean.
Yo, that call got dropped, man. That call got dropped, bro. Yeah, but I just want to speak about patience, man. You know, I've been a Knicks fan for many years, man. I'm 56 years old, man, and I feel like I feel like patience is the key, man. We've been losing and losing and losing,
yeah.
And I've been like, you
56. I know you patient. Yeah.
These few wins, man, been like a blessing, you know. But I'm happy with them, man. I'm happy with what we got, man. I think we should be patient and keep what we got. Keep Mitch. I think bringing Cat to New York, man, probably be a setback, man. You know how I feel?
Really?
And I'm just saying, like, we are doing better than we did in some time now, and I am greatly happy with them, man. So I think that we should be patient, keep what we got, man, and let these young boys work their magic, gel, man, and see what we can get out of them.
All right, cool. So you want to keep the youth movement going. You don't want to trade for Cat at all. What about these veterans? Do you feel like we should move some veterans for picks or now? How do you how do you feel about that?
Yeah, the 2 veterans are doing what they supposed to do. See, I mean, you put them in there, they showing these young guys how to play ball, man. Mm-hmm. Especially Morris, man. You doing what you got to do. Randall's doing what he got to do.
Yeah, man.
You just got to give these dudes time to gel, man. That's all, man. Just give them a minute.
Okay, Morris is legit for sure. So, all right, so you for keeping Morris?
Right.
All right, I respect it.
Right, keep him, man. Keep him, let him gel, man. Give him time, bro. You know.
That's a fact. All right. Salute. I appreciate the call, man.
All right, bro. We got disconnected, man. My bad,
all
bro.
good, yo. When you call back, I thought the call back might have been you, but obviously that it wasn't. But
nah, that wasn't me, bro.
I was calling homeboy Sean the whole time. It's all good.
Right, bro.
That's why I gotta wait for Dave to do his
Knicks
job.
fan always, brother.
All right, man, for life, man. Shout out to you, man.
All right, for life. All right, JL. Be good, bro.
All right, man. Be safe, man. Happy holidays. Enjoy your new year.
Same to you, bro.
All right. Too funny. That's a fan. He's 56 years old, still a Knicks fan, and he's telling us to be patient. This guy is super patient. I don't know. He might be more patient because he was around when the Knicks were good for real. He was around. He was watching the games when we was legit. You know what I mean? We didn't get to see the legit Knicks. We saw the 90s Knicks, which was pretty dope. Never really got to the promised land. He might have seen the promised land Knicks. But Walton them. I wasn't there for Walton them. But shout out to Sean. Alright, KJ from Brooklyn, next caller up, wants to talk about this Knicks win. Knicks beat the Nets finally. Dimwitty's crying in the corner somewhere right now. What's good with you, KJ from Brooklyn? You're live.
Yo, Jay Ellis, what's goody, bro?
What's goody, bro, man? Celebrating with you guys, man. Knicks win. What's going on?
Yo, man, I had to call for once, you know what I'm saying? This King J422, you know what I'm saying? I'll be watching y'all faithfully. Y'all definitely give good vibes for the Knicks fans, and I definitely support what y'all doing, man. For real, for real.
Fact. Thanks, man. Thanks for the call. Anything about the game, or
you just already
came for
know.
Love? You just came to show love.
Yeah, I watched it here and there. You know, I really like what Mitchell's doing, man. He was in his bag this game, for real, man. For real. You know, man. You know, once he stayed consistent from the fouls, you know, not don't do too many fouls.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely effective for the whole game with the offensive rebounds.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, man, definitely was a good look.
Yeah, I actually read something that said that Mike Miller had him running. He had him doing sprints every time he did some silly ticky-tack fouls after games. He had him doing sprints, and that's why he hasn't been as much foul trouble lately. And kudos to Mike Miller if it's working, because 28 minutes tonight, 5 offensive rebounds, huge impact as soon as he entered the game. So, yeah, we need that. We need those 28, close to 30-minute nights from Mitch to be successful for us, for sure.
Yeah, man, for real, you know. My dream, I just hope I'm alive to see the Knicks win the championship, man.
Yo, me and you, bro.
For real.
My homie, 56 years old, so I want to see too. Like I want to dance in the street. I want to cut work to do that, for sure.
That's a fact.
All right.
Yo, for real. Yo, thanks a lot for accepting my call.
All right.
Salute to you. Salute to CP. Salute to the whole Knicks Nation, the fans, everything, man. I like what y'all doing, man. Keep doing what y'all doing.
All right, facts, man. Thanks for the love, bro, for sure. All
right, bro. Happy holidays. Enjoy.
All right, happy holidays to you and the fam, bro.
All
right, so, yeah, man, salute to Knicks Nation, everybody watching. This is your boy, Jay Ellis, holding down for your guy, CP. He's been away with the family. If you're a diehard Knicks fan, this is the place for you, for sure. Only place for the fans, run by 2 rabid Knicks fans, and Jay Ellis and my guy, CP. I think I'm going to wrap up the show right now. Phone line seems to be dead right now. Kind of talked everything to nausea. I will say this. I had a great show with my guy, Terry and Trey was just on the Nick of Time show. So definitely show your boys some love and watch the latest episode of the Nick of Time show with Terry and Trey, and also the regulars of Ryan and Kathy. We had a great talk about Mike Miller. He had a great talk, talked about details of like who to target for trades, talked about a bunch of trade rumors.
If you have an old slow computer,
all of that, man.
You have to
all
do
of
this.
that. So definitely check out that show. Also, for you guys who are watching, you are new, subscribe to both channels. Go over there, Knicks Fan TV, subscribe to that channel. Go over here to the Nick of Time show, subscribe to that channel as well. Both of us put out some pretty cool content, and we hold each other down. So definitely subscribe to both channels. CP should be back for the next show I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure he'll be back for the next show when we play the Washington Wizards. So definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned for that. And please support your guy. I had Terry and Trey on the last show, so definitely head to my YouTube, watch the latest episode of Nick of Time show. That's the show tonight, guys. So shout out to everybody watching. Roll call for the chat: Winston Ellis, John Talento, Torrento, Pocket Rocket, Elixir Flow, Roll Brown. Shout out to everybody watching: Keith Sinclair, House Flan. Shout out to everybody holding down the KOT chat for sure. Let me give the love to the Knicks Fan TV chat as well. Shout out to TM. Shout out to Jimmy UCLA, Jaden Diaz, Big Surge, shout out to you, Big Surge, as well. Shoshman International. Shout out to everybody. Ralph Matthews, Coach Ice Carter. Shout out to everybody. Glad we got this win. For sure. I'm happy to talk Knicks on a night when the Knicks win. Finally. Shout out to you guys. We deserve this. If you want, end off by saying, if you want to listen to the Nick of Time show pod, definitely go to our YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Also on Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, all that. Also, you can also check out our blogs as well at thenickoftimeshow.com to read some of the Knicks content. And definitely able to subscribe if you can. Shout out to everybody who contributes, to Ken, Ryan, everybody, everybody. That is our show. Hope you had a good night. Knicks win. Enjoy. Feliz Navidad. Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you, guys. Good night. Peace.